Hi everybody. I'm a little bit shook. As you all have heard, there's a terrorist attack in Australia. I'm not shook by the attack necessarily as much as I am shook by the fact that I could have predicted it. And you can predict it using Google. I'm going to show you exactly how to predict it. Hi, I'm a computer guy, just so you know. Computer guy, look, computers, lots of stuff, lots of computers. Okay, let me just show you this. This is how you predict terrorist attacks in your house, neighborhood, town, whatever you want. Okay, so this is called Google Trends, real quick. This is a site, Google Trends. It's designed so you can look up things that people are searching in your area, okay? So I just typed in Bondi Beach, Naveed Akram, which is one of the attackers in Australia, that's his name. Australia terrorist attack Australia, and terrorist attack Australia spelled incorrectly because people can't spell. This is set now to Israel. I can set it to worldwide, and it will show me the search terms of this. These terms are all these different waves. So this one's blue, red, okay, for worldwide. But if you just set it to Israel, we can go to Israel and we can see what these terms being searched in Israel in the past day. We can go to the past 90 days. Let's go to the past 90 days. Let's see these search terms searched. Okay, so this is December 14th when the attack occurred, right? And so we can go over here and terrorist attack Australia misspelled was searched 14 times on November 29th. That's pretty weird. We can look here and we can go the blue and we can say Bondi Beach in Israel was searched 11 times. And then now here's where the really interesting thing happens, because this is on September 29th. We get the word Bondi Beach, Australia terrorist attack, searched 12 times, Bondi Beach 10 times, terrorist attack Australia 12 times as well. So those terms, what are the odds on September 29th in Israel, past 90 days, that those terms were all searched at the same time on the same day? You know, the odds seem a little bit alarmingly unusual. It's almost like it was planned, right? And that would kind of further corroborate, you know, Candace Owens' post here. It says, they have been signaling that a 9/11 style attack is coming second week of December. Save this tweet, it will age well. Which, you know, despite what people think about Candace, that's a pretty alarming tweet. She's kind of suggesting that Israel's been planning a lot of the terrorist attacks, and it kind of, you know, the evidence here is alarming. But let's get a little more detailed. Let's go into the past day, because this just happened, right? So the past day, let's do some math though. We're gonna have to do some math here. It says, if it's 6:45 on Sunday, December 14th in Sydney, Australia, it's 11:45 Saturday, December 13th in California, because we're in California. Okay, so we gotta like do the California math, right? Okay, Bondi Beach attack was targeted, happened at 6:45 p.m. AEDT. That's Australia time. Remember, that would be 11:45 p.m. on Saturday, December 13th. So let's go to this term again. We're back in Google Trends. Israel, in the past day. Let's look for 11:45. Remember, 11:45 p.m. Saturday. This is 11:45 p.m. Look at this, 11:52, close enough. p.m. 11:52 p.m. 13th Saturday in California. This is when the attack happened. Do you see the spike? Do you see it going up? This is the search attack. This is when the attack happened. That's why you see this spike of Bondi Beach exploding right here, okay? All right, this is happening. They're searching and everybody's freaking out about it, right? So why, could I have to ask you, is all of this being searched hours before the attack even occurred? Because remember, the attack occurred right here. Naveed Akram's name's being searched right there. He's one of the attackers. But look, Naveed Akram's name is being searched all the way to like terrorist attack. Look, terrorist attack Australia 45 times was searched at 4:16 p.m. Remember, the attack was 11:45. It was here. So we've got this Naveed Akram's name was being searched 48 times in Israel at 4:24 p.m. Okay, this is not 11:45 p.m. This is hours before 11:45. Okay, so his name was searched so many times, 100 times his name was searched here at this hour. Okay, and like, dude, this is insane. Like you're seeing these search terms, and like Australia terrorist attack Australia and Australia terrorist attack searched 76 times, both at hours before this attack happened. All these attacks were searched before before the spike. Do you see the spike? When the actual attack happened, all of this was searched in Israel before. So, conclusion. If you would like to figure out if there's going to be a terrorist attack in your town, simply go to Google Trends, set your settings to Israel, and Google terrorist attack your town. And see if your town has a planned terrorist attack coming from Israel. Because it seems like it's probably true. And it's probably happening. So, just give a heads up. I want everybody to know that, this is a big puppet show. You're being played. And Israel seems to be the puppet master at this point. I mean, there's obviously people above Israel that are probably pulling the strings, but they're definitely not very tight on their string pulling. And obviously, you might want to search this now before Google erases this data. I'm showing you on a camera to show you that I am Google searching this data right now, because it will probably get scrubbed, just like everything else gets scrubbed, because they control the internet. They don't want people to know this information. So, hope this helps prevent a awareness of a terrorist attack in your town.